Good morning, scholars. So this morning we are going to discuss about multiply two-digit multipliers using place value chart and standard algorithm. Okay, so to start with, let's have an example of 312 times 23. Okay, so we all know when you do this in your standard algorithm, we always start with ones multiplier. Then we're going to multiply it with our multiplicand from ones, tens, hundreds. Then when we have it, we are going to proceed with your tens multiplier. So that will be 2 times 2 ones, 2 times 1 tens, and 2 times 3 hundreds. Okay, so this is what we are this is how we are multiplying your two-digit multipliers with your three-digit multiplicants. So this morning we are going to use the place value chart and standard algorithm. A review first on multiplying single-digit multiplier. Say for example we got here 312 times 3. Okay, we all know that we can start by multiplying 3, our multiplier, to ones, 3 multiplier to 1 tens. Then we got here 3 multiplier to 3 hundreds. So let's start multiplying it. So we got here 3 times 2 is equals to 3, 6. So we got here 6. 3 times 1 equals 3. Then 3 times 3, 3, 6, 9. So the answer is 9. Then the answer is 936. Okay? But if you're going to add another digit here, which will become two-digit multiplier, that's another case. Okay? So as a review, we can always start multiplying our multiplier from ones, tens, hundreds of our multiplicand. Okay? Let's try to multiply 312 times 23. So example, we got here 3 times 2 equals 6, 3 times 1 equals 3, then 3 times 3 equals 9. Now, when we are multiplying our second digit, this one is having a place value of ones. 3, our multiplier 3 is having a place value of ones. Meaning to say we can proceed answering it without adding 0. But with 2, what is the place value of 2? Ones, tens. Meaning to say 2 is already in tens. Meaning to say 2 is 2 tens. How many zeros do we consider as 2 have? So it has 1, 0 because it is in the place value of tens. So we are going to write here 0 before we are going to multiply our 2 multiplier. We wrote here 0 because 2 is in the place value of tens, and tens place value have 1, 0. So before you answer your product, always remember to put 0 on or below the ones place value because this one is tens already. Okay, so 2 times 2. Okay, start with multiplying your multiplier to your ones of your multiplicand. So 2 times 2 is equals 4. There you go. Write your product after the 0. Okay, next 2 times 1 is equals 2. There you go. Then 2 times 3. 2, 4, 6. Answer is 6. Then, when you answer your multiplicand, always align them by their place value so that it will be easy for you to add them later on. So when you write here add, write the line here, then that's the time you can add your products. Okay? So we got here 6 plus 0 is equal to 6. 3 plus 4, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer is 7. 9 plus 2, 9, 10, 11. The answer is 11. Carry 1. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Write the comma. And this is your final answer. This is how you answer your two-digit multipliers in standard algorithm. So to express this one into place value chart, we will gonna put your answer in your place value chart. Okay? Answer our three-digit multiplicants and two-digit multipliers with place value chart. Okay? So let's try to answer 123 times 12. Okay? So we got here 3 times 2, or let's start with 2. 2 times 3 equals 6. 2, 4, 6. Right here, 6. Then 2 times 2. Okay? 2 times 2 equals 4. Then 2 times 1 equals 2. There you go. This is the answer of your first multiplier. Okay? And when you proceed with 1, always remember to put here 0. Always remember that. Okay? Then 1 times 3 equals 3. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 times 1 equals 1. So you write your answer there. Then write the line and write plus. Always put plus because maybe you're going to forget how you're going to put or how you're going to solve these numbers. So 6 plus 0 is equals 6. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And bring down 1. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Write the comma. And your answer is 1,476. So when you put this product to your place value chart, count how many digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can create a chart with 4 parts. So we got here. Okay, so you're gonna write here ones, you're gonna write here tens, you're gonna write here hundreds, and you're gonna write here thousands, right? Then you're gonna write your product, which is 1,476. What number is in the ones place value? You got here 1, ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So in ones, you got here 6. You're going to write here 6. There you go. Then for tens, you got here ones, tens. You got here 7. So write here 7. And for hundreds, you got here ones, tens, hundreds. You got here 4. Right? So for thousands, ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. You write here 1. There you go. Then that's the time you're going to put your place value discs. So how many discs are you going to write here? It's 6. So you're going to write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Next, this number 7 is in tens. So how many discs are you going to write here? So it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. And for 4, it's in hundreds, right? So how many discs are you going to write here? 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's 4. Okay? And for thousands, how many discs are you going to write here? Only? Very good. 1. So you got here 1,476. This is how you write them in your place value chart. Okay? This problem, 134 times 21. So we got here our multiplier 21. Okay? So let's start first with multiplying 1 as our multiplier to your multiplicand. Okay, so we got here 1 times 4 first. Okay? 1 times 4 is equals 4. Okay? Next is 1 times 3. Okay? So 1 times 3 equals 3. Then Last one is 1 times 1 is equals 1. There you go. That's for your first digit multiplier. Okay? So, when you are multiplying your ones, it's very easy. Just write there according to their place value. Okay? But when you proceed with your tens, always remember to write 0 first. Okay? Make sure that you write there 0. Then, you can proceed with your multiplier tens, which is 2 times 4 equals 2, 4, 6, 8. The answer is 8. Next, 2 times 3. Let's count by 2 again. 2, 4, 6. The answer is 6. There you go. Next, 2 times 1. The answer is 2. Then, write the plus sign in order for you to not be confused. Then you can go adding them all together. 4 plus 0 equals 4. 3 plus 8. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, the answer is 11. 6 plus 1 equals 7. Plus 1 equals 8. Then bring down 2. Then count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Write the comma. So you got here 2,814. Okay? Now, you can write here in your place value chart how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4. It means we're going to have 4 place values. Okay? So you got here, draw a big square. Write their line. Write it there. So try to divide them into 4 parts. Okay? So you got here ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Okay? So for ones, we got here ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So for ones, we got here 4. Right here, 4. For tens, we got here ones, tens. So we got here 1 for tens. Okay? For hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds. So you got here 8. Right here, 8. And for thousands, you got here ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. You can write here 2. Okay? That's the time you may write your discs on your place value chart. So for ones, we got here 4. It means you're going to have 4 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. What about in tens? We got here 1. How many discs? Very good. Only 1. Next, we got here hundreds. How many hundreds? It's 8. So you're going to write here 8 discs. There you go. And for thousands, we got here 2. It means we're going to write only 2. There you go. Here's your place value chart, and here's your standard algorithm. Okay? Get a piece of paper and your pencil so that you can do it with me. Answer it all together. We're going to answer 432 times 21. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to get a piece of paper. Then we can proceed with our multiplication of 2-digit multipliers with your multiplicand. Okay, so go get a piece of paper and a pencil. Write this number and we are going to solve it all together. Okay, are you ready? Very good. So let's start by answering 21 or 432 times 21. Okay, so we are answering first your first digit multiplier, which is 1. Then we can go on with 2, but we need to put 0 first before we answer it. Okay, so let's start with 1. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1 times 3 equals 3. Always align them all together based on their place value, because it's very important that you may not get lost when you are about to add them all together. Okay, so we got here 1 times 4 is equals 4. There you go. We got already ones, which is 1 times 2, 1 times 3, 1 times 4. So the answer is 432, still the same because it's 1. Now, we may proceed to your 2 multiplier. Your 2 multiplier is in tens place value. Okay? So before you write your tens place value 2, you need to write, very good, 0. There you go. So when you write 0 there, that's the time you may proceed multiplying your 2 from ones, tens, and hundreds. Okay? Go. So let's have 2 times 2. Okay? We got here 4. Write the 4 there. Okay? Next, 2 times 3. We got here 2, 4, 6. The answer is 6. Right here, 6. They are all aligned to their place value. Okay? Next, 2 times 4. How much is it? 2, 4, 6, 8. The answer is 8. There you go. Then you write add. Let's add them all together. We got here 2 plus 0 is equals to 3 plus 4 is equals 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer is 7. 4 plus 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The answer is 10. Right here 0, right here carry 1. 1 plus 8 is equals 9. So count 1, 2, 3, write the comma. The answer is 9,072. Okay? Now, this is your standard algorithm. We are going to express them in your place value chart. So let's write here place value chart. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4. It means we're going to have 4 place values. Okay? So you're going to draw here your place value chart. Go on. Draw a big square in your paper. Now, let's try to write here a line above. Just like that. Then, because we got here 1, 2, 3, 4 digits, it means we are going to divide this into 4 parts also. Okay, so let's try to divide this into half first, then half, another quarter. So we're going to have there 4 parts now of your place value chart. We got here ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So right here, ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. There you go. You got now your 4 place values. Now, let's try to write your answer below. So we got here for ones, we got here 2. For tens, we got here 7. For hundreds, we got here 0. So right here 0. And for thousands, we got here 9. There you go. That's the time you may write your discs based on the number that you wrote here in your place value below that came from these numbers. Okay? Now, we got how many discs are you going to write there in your ones? Okay? So we're going to write there because we got here 2. You're going to write here 2. There you go. Next, we got here tens, which is 7. So how many discs are you going to write here? You're going to write there 7 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. So, for hundreds, we got here 0. Are we going to write here? No. Okay? We don't need to write anything here because it's 0. So nothing. Okay? Let's proceed with your thousands. So for thousands, we got here 9. So how many discs? We got here 9 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is your place value chart, and this is your standard algorithm, which is find the product using standard algorithm and place value chart. So we're going to do this all together, and I want you to use your paper and your pencil so that we can answer it in your end also and try to find out if our answer is the same, which is we need to find out our answer is if correct. Okay, so we got here 435 times 15, and number 2, 368 times 21. So I want you to take your time to copy this one and try to answer it all together. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to copy this in your paper. Then we are going to solve it all together. Okay, so in order for us to find out our product, we are going to do it all together first with your standard algorithm, and I gave you a space here so that we can express it in your place value chart. Okay, so let's start with 435 times 15. Are you ready with your paper? Very good. So we got here 435 times 15. Let's try to use first 5 as our first multiplier to multiply it in our multiplicand. Okay, so we got here 5 times 5. The answer is, let's try to count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So our answer is 25. Right here 5, carry 2. Okay, carry to the next number on its left. Okay, because we're going to use that number later on. Then 5 times 3. Let's count by 5 again. 5, 10, 15. The answer is 15. Are we going to write now 15? Not yet. We need to add 2 to your 15. Again, 5 times 3 is equals 15 plus 2. So the answer is 15, 16, 17. The answer is 17. Right here 7. And write 1 above 4. Carry 1. It came from 17. 1 there. Okay? Next, 5 times 4. Let's count by 5 again. 5, 10, 15, 20. The answer is 20. Are we going to write now 20? Not yet, because we got there 4. We got there carry 1 on 4. So we got there 20 plus 1 is equals 21. There you go. Next, what's the first thing that we need to write if we are going to multiply now with your multiplier in tens? We need to write, very good, 0. Right here, 0. Don't forget that. It's very important. Okay? Then proceed with multiplier 1, multiplier to your multiplicand. Okay? 1 times 5 is equals 5. 1 times 3 is equals 3. 1 times 4 is equals 4. There you go. Then we're going to add them all together. Okay? 5 plus 0 is equals 5. 7 plus 5 is equals 12. Right? 7 plus 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The answer is 12. 12, write the 2 here, carry 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 3 is equals 5. Right there. Okay? Next, 2 plus 4 is equals 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 6. Count 1, 2, 3, right here, comma. Your answer is 6,525. Okay? Now, let's count how many digits is our answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. It means we're going to write there our place value chart with 4 parts. It means it has 4 place values. Okay? So we're going to draw here a big square. There you go. Then right there, a line above, like that. And because we got here 4 place values, we're gonna make our place value chart into 4 equal parts. Okay, so let's have it 4 equal parts. There you go. Are you doing the same? Very good. So let's start with ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. There you go. So for ones, we got here 6,525. For ones place value, what is that number? We got here 5. So write here 5. For tens, place value. Ones, tens. We got here 2. Right here 2 for your tens. Okay? For your hundreds, place value. Ones, tens, hundreds. Another 5. And for your thousands, you got here 6. Ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So you're going to write here 6. Okay? Now you know how to answer it. So let's answer it all together. So for ones place value, how many discs are we going to write? So we got here 5. It means we're going to write here 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. For tens place value, how many discs are we going to write here? We got here 2. So 1 and 2. For your hundreds place value, we got here 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for your thousands, we got here 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Okay, here's your answer for your standard algorithm, and this is your answer for your place value chart. Any question? Good. Now let's proceed by answering number 2. 368 times 21. I want you to do it yourself. I'm going to give you at least 5 minutes to answer this one. Then we can proceed. Okay? So answer 368 times 21. Go. So by answering your 368 times 21, we can answer first our multiplier, which is 21. Start with 1 first. Okay? So 1 times 8 is equals 8. 1 times 6 equals 6. 1 times 3 equals 3. Any number you multiply to 1 is the same number. Okay? Then, that's the time you may proceed with your second multiplier, which is 2. But, always remember, you are going to write here 0. Very good. There you go. Now, let's proceed with your 2. 2 times 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. How much is the answer? It's 16. So right here, 6 and carry 1. Okay? Next. 2 times 6. How much? Let's try to count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. How much is the answer? It's 12. But are we going to write 12 now because we have a carry here? Not yet. We need to add 12 plus 1. We need to add this one to 12. So 12 plus 1 is equals to 13. Right here. 3, carry 1. Okay? Next, 2 times 3. 2 times 3, let's count by 2 again. 2, 4, 6. Can we write 6 now? Not yet, because we still have 1 here to add. So 6 plus 1 is equals 7. That's the time we can add them all together. Okay? So 8 plus 0 is equals 8. 6 plus 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer is 12. Carry 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Then bring down 7. Count 1, 2, 3. Write the comma. Your answer is 7,728. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the time you're going to make a place value chart with 4 digits. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Draw a big square. Then draw a line above. And how many digits again? 1, 2, 3, 4. It means our place value chart is divided into 4 parts. So we're going to divide it into 4 parts. There you go. So we got your ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. There you go. So for your 8, this is for your ones. Did you write there? Very good. For your tens, you got here 2. So for your hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, 7. For your thousands, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, you got there 7. So So your answer is 7,728. It's here. Now, you know how to write your place value discs. Okay? So we got here 8. We're going to write here 8 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You got there 8 discs. For your tens, 2. It means you're going to have there 2 discs. And for your hundreds, we got there 7. So you're going to write here how many? It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The same thing with your thousands. We got here 7. So you're going to write here 7 discs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here's your final answer. Okay? I'm going to give you time to copy this one because you're going to use it to review your work. And if you got here a wrong answer there in your paper, you may change it and you can follow our answer here. Okay? So take time to copy and finish this one so that when you answer your exit ticket, you can use this to review your work. Okay?